Aye.
So that's what we want to do. We want to make USB easy. So a couple of years ago we launched Vinculum 1, which is a dual channel USB host controller. And only now the applications are beginning to pick up and people are beginning to realise what they can do with it. But Vinculum 1 had one real issue, because you buy a Vinculum 1 and you can download 6, 7, 8 different firmware applications. So that basically gives you 6 or 7 flavours of Vinculum 1 and that's it. But what we found was that customers wanted to develop their own application software, their own firmware. So what we've done is we went away and hired lots of software development engineers who sat down and wrote a complete toolchain software development kit consisting of a compiler, assembler, linker, debugger, all encased in a nice neat IDE graphical interface. So that then allows customers to develop their own application software. Now with that own application software can be loaded into Vinculum 2. So Vinculum 1 only had the 6 flavours of software. Vinculum 2, you can develop your own firmware. So what we've launched at this show is this, what we call Vinculo. And Vinculo has been inspired by the Arduino concept. Arduino is a concept of open source hardware and open source software. It uses an 80 mega processor. This uses the Vinculum 2, which is Vinculum 2. The heart of Vinculum 2 is its own 16-bit 48 MHz microprocessor, which we designed from the bottom up specifically for USB. That gives you access to 2 USB interfaces. So here you have the host and the slave interface. You also have an 8-channel 10-bit ADC, which allows you to build up what Arduino referred to as shields. Shields are the application boards which just plug on top. So to help customers do exactly the same thing, we've also produced this small, what we call the Vinculo Proto board, with some components, and customers can very quickly develop their own application by plugging in these things and stacking it up. So that what we're attempting to do is educate our customers, to provide them with the platform and the source code, to provide them a starter for 10, as I call it. It gives them that first step in developing software. But that still isn't enough for customers. They actually want real applications. So this week we have also launched approximately 6 new application notes based on Vinculum 2. 2 of those application notes are for an SD card interface and a webcam interface. So what we do is we provide the customer with all the source code, all the schematics. We give them everything they need to begin their application. But again, that still isn't enough for customers. So what we've done is we've commissioned a guy called John Hyde, who's a technical author, highly regarded in the USB industry, and he has written a book called Embedded USB Designed by Example. This is aimed straight at design engineers. What it does is it builds up various applications, almost like a tutorial. So it builds up step by step to give practical applications. So by the end of the book they will have developed something practical that they may be able to use then in their own application. But this also gives the source code, the application notes, schematics. It gives all the information a customer needs. So under normal circumstances, a customer for developing with Vinculum 2 will take the customer evaluation module. This is what we provide. But the customer evaluation module only gives 2 USB interfaces here. Customers wanted more, so what we launched at this show again is this USB serial hub. It's called a serial USB hub. What that provides the customers is with another 3 USB host interfaces, 2 on the connector here and 1 on the dual line connector. It also provides a customer with 4 serial interfaces on the DIL socket. The DIL connectors. The 4 serial interfaces can be configured as RS232, RS422, 485, JTAG, I2C, SPI. So immediately you have a development platform here, which design engineers can use as a starting platform for their own application. 9 times out of 10 a customer will use this, or indeed the Vinculo, and they will develop their own application. But longer term, they will develop their own PCB to reduce costs. So this is really for application development and pilot builds.
Just plug straight into
Just
a board using the dowel.
Some piece of breadboard. So a combination of this, not that, but a combination of these two and the tool chain. This is less than $30. This is less than $10. So for less than $40, you have a complete free tool chain, which is uses C, it's based on ANSI C. You have a complete free tool chain. You have a complete embedded USB development platform, and you have everything you need, along with the application notes, the source code. You have everything you need to begin your application. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to educate our customers. As Tony Blair said, education, education, education. And that's what we're trying to do. We're in the business of selling silicon, but what we're trying to do is provide as much collateral as possible for our customers to develop their own application.
Yeah.